Matikela, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about what is happening in court so that you get an update and you understand what went on and why didn't we sit. Okay, so key developments that happened today. Firstly, retired warrant officer Steenkamp will not be called by the defense. The defense consulted with her yesterday and subsequently decided not to place her on the witness stand. Without knowing the content of the consultation, it is difficult for us or for me to determine whether this was a strategic decision, a relevance issue, or whether her evidence would not materially assist the defense case. I don't know. Whenever a witness is withdrawn after consultation, it usually suggests the legal team reassess the value of the witness or the testimony of the witness against the risk of cross-examination. Then they make a decision from there. The second thing that they touched on today was the KZN inmate witness, which remains a possibility. In my view, I want to believe that it is Aniselani Buthelezi because we were dealing with the case, Nongoma case 163 of 10/2018, which Aniselani Buthelezi is the accused person in it. He was a suspect, and from suspect to an accused, and from an accused to a prisoner because of that case. Now, this witness has not been appointed by the defense yet. They are still talking about the logistics of him coming to Gauteng because he's based in Gauteng. He's based in KZN Engombe. I think that's Engombe or Engombe Correctional Services Center. So they already spoke to the Correctional Services Center that he's based in, and then they said on their side they expect a certain letter, and then it must also be facilitated by the state and then be sent to them. After that, they can release him. They don't have a problem. Now, the defense's position is that transporting the inmate should no longer be treated as a SAPS operational issue, because we will hear, I'll do a separate video about that, because we got information, asked something from Ubaloy and then came back with information that Kininda is involving himself in the matter. I don't know why, but we are going to talk about that in a separate video. Now, we've already been told they are going to send a letter, and then the state is the one that's going to sign, the defense sign, and then the facilitation of the witnesses' attendance will be done today. That is what I understood to be said. Then on Thursday, they will come back. There is also another witness that was supposed to come, but he or she is a retired person from the SAPS and is expected to come back next week. That potential defense witness is currently overseas, and according to the update that we got, that witness should be available from Monday. This suggests the defense still intends to call additional witnesses rather than closing its case immediately for Ubongani Dansi, just like Usibanda wished could happen. Also, now we know that the court has adjourned until Thursday. No evidence will be heard until then. We will hear on Thursday what's happening, whether they're going to sit on Thursday or sit on Friday. The adjournment then gives the parties time to resolve witness availability and with logistical issues. What this may mean, the defense does not appear ready to close the case Kandanzi, Mongani Danzi, who is accused number 2 yet. Although Steenkamp has fallen away as a witness, there are still at least that inmate from KZN and that person that is also overseas who is coming from their vacation and will be available by Monday latest. Now, the major question is that whether the witness will ultimately testify and whether their evidence will be significant enough to justify the delays and logistical arrangements. Now, for us trial watchers, today's proceedings were less about evidence and more about witness management and practical challenges of getting witnesses before the court. Those who were expecting dramatic testimony today, they got disappointed, yes, but the witness list remains open, and Thursday's proceedings could provide greater clarity on the defense's next steps when it comes to their witnesses. Now, the other thing, I guess people are disappointed because we were looking forward, and the team, we are all, we are all addicted to the Senzo Meyiwa case and to hear the things that are being said there, especially pertaining to police, how they conduct themselves, their misconduct and stuff. We were interested in hearing that. And I personally was interested to hear Ustiankam telling us about the faces of the people that she was drawing and who said what and how and when. Do you understand? So we needed to hear all of that. But okay, it defense decided, you know what? See, Ustiankam, no, it's okay. Shapuke girl, we are not going to need you. It's fine. Allow other people to come and assist us when it's okay. Yeah, that is what I could get from the update that Uram Sipile was giving. Few things I'll do videos about them, but let's just pass by. I'm gonna do a video about Urata and how he was constrained, and as much as he wanted to say a lot of things, but he couldn't say them. I don't know why. Secondly, we're going to talk about Usibanda Nobaloyi. Why are they hell-bent on starting on accused number 3's case already? Because Usibanda got up and said they still stand on their request that even though, do you see why I made a video some time back? And then I always say this, Usibanda, no, Baloyi, they don't respect Judge Ras. Judge Ras said last week, Wednesday, it is unethical or it is irregular to close the case number 2 and open number 3 while ingekaqedwa real reason why. Do you understand? Like this reason yoba kubizwe ngezinto zama-witnesses was not good enough last week. Usibanda today decided it's a good time to also again say, you know what, I still stand with my choice of words. Can we start with accused number 3's case? I'm going to do a video and then we'll talk about that because something is quite happening there. Whatever it is, yeah, but she's a sana sozu. Whatever it is, le ikla situation, lento bayifunayo pha kwinto edibene no-accused number 3, iyabatshisa. Andifuna ungatsho. Oh, iyabatshisa sana lam. Noba yintoni na ichophe pha, bayatsha. Bayatsha mntasekhaya, because tell me why Usibanda is going back and forth with that request, but and Ujadratha did not respond. Ujadratha stood on his business. I said what I said Friday, Wednesday last week, and I'm not going back there. He did not respond, guys. He did not respond to them. He said, next, defense, what's your take? That was that. So I am not quite sure what is their angle. Why are they adamant that they want to start with accused number 3's case? But I'll come and analyze the why on another video. Another thing that I liked the most was that uRamsipile unabafutheka abancane bakhe abenzayo xa efutheka abantu bemjwayela kabi. Ufutheke indaba kaGininda nokuzifaka kwinto yakwa-DCS because that's not his property. Ufutheke indaba kaGininda nicely so, and I was so impressed with how he was putting it. We will do a separate video for that too, because what do you mean uGininda ufuna ukuzifaka ezintweni ezingamfuni? What do you mean Gininda wants to insect himself on things that have nothing to do with him? We will talk about that, and then I'm going to put a clip of Ramsipile referring to that issue of Gininda because I didn't understand. But now, I want to hear from you. What are your views when it comes to, do you think that Ramsipile did well after consulting with Ustiankam and then decide we don't need you anymore? Do you think they did well according to you? Because Mina, I trust them. I believe they did what was right. And do you think it's defensive for putting things on hold? And are they doing anything unfair? Forget about Nawe, because we want the case to play every day. It's not about us. It's about them and their clients. So what comes to mind when you think about it? I was disappointed. I won't lie. In my disappointment, I also understand this case is hard. It's not an easy case. What are your thoughts? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Please do enjoy your day. Bye-bye.